The original text of this story contains links back to all referenced prior stories for context. A link to the text post can be found in the video's description.
I am beginning to feel like I am running low on options. My face is known in the community after my previous attempt at shaking things up using people's short-sightedness for details. Detective Wood Penis is on to me, and I can't use the Mo Phillips name as a shield for criminal enterprise, lest he will perk up and show his face back at my house. I need something new to do here, y'all. For those among us who don't follow me on the Bookface, you're aware that I have recreated myself as a fitness douche of sorts, sharing details of my workouts every weekday. It started last summer in the form of my walks on my lunch break. This summer, I have upped the game with longer walks and doing them at 5 a.m., while still throwing in the lunchtime one as well. This matters to the presentation due to where I live and what kind of people are outside between 5 and 7 in the morning. There are people getting on and off of the bus going to first shift jobs or coming home from third shift ones. There are unhoused people milling about, and there are housed but hustling types out trying to come up off of the comers and goers. Over the course of the summer, I learned which people were which of the above paragraph and kind of made sense of people's schedules. I knew which people would just say good morning and scurry along to mind their own business, as well as I would the ones who would forget that I just told them that I don't carry anything during a workout other than my phone and inhaler, and therefore didn't have any cash to give. Rinse and repeat. Either the addicts that hang out next to Home Depot have the memory of a goldfish, or really think that the very next day will be the one that the guy in the big blue headphones will remember to bring money out with him at 5 in the damn morning. Flip note? No, it wasn't. I had an idea. If the people out in the street in the morning need money that I'm not willing to freely give, and I need an overface to my shenanigans, why not fix one problem with another? Last Friday, I did my north and back route, which takes me down the block next to Home Depot, and just as I expected, I was accosted. Them saying, "Good morning, my man." Me, "Morning. You got any change I can get?" I don't carry anything when I work out. "Thanks anyway." Me, "Hold up. You gonna be out here later on?" "Should I?" "I get a lunch break at noon. Meet me in the corner of the Home Depot parking lot by that gas station right there at about 5 after. Okay. I'll be in a white SUV. Undeterred by having to stop, which normally incenses me when I am trying to keep moving for the whole hour, I finished the workout and went home to wake the wife and kid. Over the intervening 5 hours, I mapped out my plan and went to meet with the individual to map out the plans. 12 o'clock comes, and I make the 1.16-mile drive over to the parking lot to meet him and gave him his instructions. Me, "Look, I'm going to give you this cash here. Go over to the gas station and buy 2 burner phones. Keep the change, that's you. One for me and one for you. Put the number to mine in the one you keep, and you're going to meet me here tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then what? We got a little job to do. How much does it? Not physical work. I will explain it in the morning. You either in or give me my money back right now, and I'll find a teenager to do." "No, I want it." "All right, bet. 10 in the morning. Don't be late." "Can I bring anyone with me?" "You want to split your cut with them? I ain't." He hops over the rail and runs into and out of the store and comes right back. Them. "Okay, I got the phones. They said the number is right here on the side." Me. "Cool. Take mine down, and once we're done tomorrow, you can keep it to do as you please. Dress like you will be talking to white folks tomorrow, all right? What's your name, bro?" It's best we don't exchange those. Saturday morning comes, and I'm back in the corner of the Home Depot parking lot. He's there and ready to roll, dressed in a white button-up and some Dickies. Good enough for what I got in mind. I pull up and unlock the door, and he hops in. Me. "All right, we're going way out to the north side of town today and knocking on doors. I have your script and paperwork in the visor there. I need you to pull it down and memorize it, like to the point where you can recite it without having to read from the paper." "But why?" "Because sales is a lot easier when the person selling is confident. And you need me to do this because I'm giving back to the community by offering employment opportunities." "Oh, okay, thanks." "You're welcome. Now please, study up. This is important." We had to go way out to the far north side of town because I'd already burned down Irving Park with this same stunt last year and didn't want anyone to sniff it out before we at least made some money. At the end of a 30-ish minute drive, he had proven to me that he had the lines down and was ready to roll. We came to the first subdivision, and I stopped at the corner so I could explain what comes next. Me. Look, I'm gonna let you out right here. I will drive to the end of the street. You will knock on each door until you get back to me. Repeat your script and show them the order forms I gave you. When you get down to the end of the street, hop in the truck with me and we'll move along to another subdivision until we run out of order forms. Simple enough, right? He hops out and goes right to work. I won't pretend to know how the conversations went, but his script went as follows. Good morning, sir, madam. My name is name here, but my friends call me nickname. We're out here in your neighborhood on this fine morning, offering you the opportunity to support our organization by buying some Boy Scout cookies. They've been such a hit in years past that we've made it an annual thing. We have new flavors for this run, which you can see on the order form. You'll see that we've replaced Snickerdoodles with Blumpkin Pie Spice. Since we're still waiting on the paperwork for our 501c3 and currently can only take cash and Cash App, you can find the payment information on the last page. As you're sure you recall, we had some fun flavors last year, including Lemon Party Delight and Chocolate Starfish Fudge. I'm pretty sure that my playing fast and loose with that Snickerdoodles one is where the wheels came off the cart, though. So I had to think on the fly when editing and typesetting the order forms. I did the same little trick with the purposely small lettering in the middle of the flavors because, after all, I am an asshole. Our guy was killing his lines and quite apparently using his rebuttals to any questions asked because while I sat at the end of the street fiddling with words with friends, my Boy Scout Cookies Cash App was already in fuego. I would venture a bet that he was selling at 3 out of every 5 houses he went to. I can't wait to see how much of this comes in as cash. At $7 a box, the average order was for 6 or so boxes, and most sent a little extra as a tip. 20 houses on this block. $45 or so for each sale with about 3 and 5 buying. We made over $500 on the first street alone. Like I did last year, we chose a street a couple of blocks over to avoid neighborly conversations spoiling the game before we were done. After doing 4 streets in the neighborhood, we had blown through the 50 order forms I had printed. Flip note, tell my wife person I will replace the printer tanks. After the big success of the first street, the subsequent ones were just a touch less so, but we still cleared almost $1,200 in cash and Cash App, with most of it being Cash App. We got the fuck out of the neighborhood and pulled aside in the Dollar General parking lot to settle up. Me. All right. We got $926 in Cash App. Weird number, but okay. And $265 in cash. Him, good haul for less than 2 hours work, right? Here, you keep all the cash, and again, that phone is yours to do with as you choose. What about the cookies? What cookies? The Boy Scout cookies we were selling. Nah, homie, we scam on. That is why we way out here in damn near Summerfield where nobody know us. Wow! I sent all the Cash App money to my personal account, withdrew it to my bank, and promptly closed the Boy Scout Cookies one before even putting the car back in drive. There may have been more to come, but I didn't have the luxury of time to wait and see before people would inevitably start disputing charges. Okay, so no one came after us or called the cops on us. Everything is all good, right? Right? Wrong. Tuesday morning, I was cutting my backyard and came into the office for a swallow of water. In my garage, the burner phone was ringing all crazy, back to back to back to back. Like an absolute fucking dummy, I answered it. Me. Hello? Who is this? Who is calling? My son found the order form for those goddamn cookies you sold me. He searched on Google what a blumpkin is. And ha ha ha, this isn't fucking funny. He went to school and wouldn't stop saying it, and now my wife is blaming me. Flip note, if you didn't know what a blumpkin was, do not Google that shit in mixed company. Me. Where did you get this number? I called the number on this bullshit order form, and the other guy told me he worked for you. I want my money back. This is a crank call, right? No, I want my... Are they bringing back crank yunkers again? No, and I swear if you don't give me my... I hung up the phone, jumped in the car, and drove deep into the woods and dialed a local weather number before pitching the phone out the window. I pray this man just chalks this up as a loss and doesn't make a call that has Detective Wood Penis at my fucking door again. I'm getting out the Boy Scout cookie game after this.